Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about from Fierce Wireless from Monica Alvine. Yet today, December 27th, 2021, at 12:13 p.m. Eastern Time, and this is going to be talking about C-band triggers chaos in 2021. And we have some people out there watching who was probably going to listen to this. Okay, so here we go. The Cellular Telephone Industry Association last week reiterated the wireless industry's plan to launch 5G using C-band spectrum on January 5th, 2022. The C-band was one of those events that kept on giving throughout 2021. Those who participated in the C-band auction, namely Verizon and AT&T, spent record amounts to the cumulative tune of more than $81 billion on precious mid-band spectrum for 5G. This only to be told later in the year that they would threaten airline traffic and they were actually to use the spectrum for commercial purposes. I think that Verizon and AT&T should get their money back on the spectrum and wait until C-band is available to use and then repurchase that spectrum that they have, because they're going to be sitting on it and not being able to use it. They spent $81 billion. They should get the money back. The wireless operations spent so much money, in part so they can catch up with T-Mobile, which acquired a sizable piece of 2.5 gigahertz mid-band spectrum through the merger with Sprint. While the AT&T and Verizon were waiting for satellite operators to clear out of C-band spectrum, T-Mobile forged ahead with the deployment of its 2.5 gigahertz spectrum anyway, further solidifying its 5G coverage lead with ultra-capacity 5G. AT&T and Verizon had to wait to deploy their mid-band spectrum until the end of 2021. They voluntarily postponed to January 5th of 2022 due to the aviation community's concerns. They also volunteered to lower the power emanating from C-band equipment near airports for 6 months to give aviation officials more time to study the situation. Still near the end of 2021, the FAA issued safety directives for pilots of airplanes and helicopters about the risk of C-band and their reliance on radio altimeters under certain conditions near C-band equipment. While the threat to airline safety remained the subject of debate, aviation officials said that turning on C-band spectrum could lead to delays in air travel for passengers and cargo. On December 23rd, the FAA posted newly published documents providing further information about steps that will be required in areas potentially affected by 5G C-band interference. Why so late? A lot of folks understandably wondered why aviation officials led by the FAA waited until what seemed to be the 11th hour to warn airline pilots of the dangers of using archaic radio altimeters in the presence of C-band spectrum. Surely they had plenty of time to issue warnings and plan accordingly. Okay? Now, the auction closed in early 2021, and it happened after years of very public fights between satellite companies, the FCC, and wireless officials. In fact, the satellite companies had been using the spectrum for years prior to the FCC instructing them to move to lower the part of the band that could be cleared for 5G. Indeed, many of the same groups opposed to turning on 3.7 gigahertz C-band for 5G in 2021 were among those who voiced concerns back in 2018. They said radio altimeters operating in the adjacent 4.2 to 4.4 gigahertz radio frequency could be compromised. Oh boy. In the FCC's written decision about repurposing the C-band for 5G, the commission noted that a 220 megahertz guard band would protect radio altimeters in the 4.2 to 4.4 gigahertz band. Ooh boy. double the minimum guard band requirement initially discussed by Boeing and other aviation officials. Ooh, arguing time. Uh-oh. Here we go. The wireless industry trade group, Cellular Telephone Industry of America, also pointed out that nearly 40 countries already are safely using these and similar radio waves for 5G. Here we go. At similar power levels with no evidence of harmful interference with aviation equipment. Last week, CTIA issued a joint statement with the Aerospace Industries Association and Airlines for America about their ongoing collaboration to find a data-driven solution to deploy 5G while ensuring aviation safety. CTIA reiterated the wireless industry's plan to launch 5G in the C-band on January 5th, 2022. We are pleased that after productive discussions, we will be working together to share the available data from all parties to identify the specific areas of concern for aviation. The best technical experts from across the country, across both industries, will be working collectively to identify a path forward in coordination with the FCC and FAA, the group stated. Our belief is that by working collaboratively in good faith on a data-driven solution, we can achieve our shared goal of deploying 5G while preserving aviation safety. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. And join me again Thursday night, December 30th at 8 p.m. for our New Year's party, where we will be giving away 2 $10 Amazon gift cards. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you all. Have a great day and a Happy New Year. See you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Boop.